Hello everyone and welcome back to Plot Hole Productions. I'm your host Nate Slater here once again for another exciting episode of Pack Attack. Folks, I am delivering on a promise I made today. A promise that I made when I first started doing these Pack Attack episodes, and that is I'm going to unbox and rip Japanese Pokemon 151. That's right folks, I got it in, and like I said before, I'm going to compare it to the English counterpart. So, without further ado, you've waited long enough. Let's get into it. Alright, so folks, we have our Japanese 151 box here, and we have our English booster pack, and we might have a little bonus here at the end. I don't know, we'll see. So first, I just wanted to make note that this is the English pack here. We're going to do that last with the last pack of this box so we can compare. So, let's dive right into it. We got our handy dandy knife here. I'm just going to kind of slice on the top. And I also brought scissors because these packs can be a pain to open. Because I have quite a few Japanese. I'm trying to get the whole set of that too, but mainly right now I am focusing on completing my English master set. So got a little pull tab here. Remember folks, pull tab is key. If it doesn't have a pull tab, it's fake. So unless they got the scammers got good. Anyway, here we go. We're opening the box. We're gonna pop out the little display part here. And these are not cheap anymore, folks. I remember buying these at, I don't know, I think it was back in the day like $55 USD, and now you don't even want to know what I paid for this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I paid $168 for this, so hopefully we get something good. The one thing I will say, the pull rates in these boxes are better than English because you're always bound to get something good. Plus, you always get a Master Ball, guaranteed. We want to get that Master Ball Pikachu. You know what? I don't feel safe opening this like this, so I'm just going to cut the top. Because why mess up the cards? For no reason. Okay, so, in fact, we're just going to get rid of this here. We don't need it. I'll put it off to the side so I can put all the non-good cards in it. And we're going to take and shuffle them kind of, even though I kind of opened the one pack already, but whatever. In fact, this one's here. We'll leave this one to the side to open last with the English pack. And we'll just do a little mix and match here. Alright. These can go right there. We got our little podium of power here for the good cards. And here we go. First pack. I do have some sleeves to put stuff in. Here we go. We're not going to do any pack tricks. We're just going to look at the cards. We got a Drowsy, Starmie. Is it Starmie? Yeah. Growlithe. We got our Dragonair here. Foil. No Master Ball. Ooh, we got a Charizard. EX. We got Machoke and Leftovers. That's right. I couldn't remember what that was card, so we put these over here. I am going to actually sleeve everything that I get here. We'll just put this Charizard there. Because so far that is the best card that we got. Alright, next. Here we go. Scissors. Always make sure you're not going to cut into a card. Here we go. Alright, we got Doduo, Magikarp. What's this? I can't remember. It's not Bellsprout. It's the other one. Whatever. Or something. I can't remember. Anyway, we got the lower form of it. Foil. We got Kangaskhan EX, Graveler, and Cycling Road. Put those there. Sleeve them up. Charizard is still king. And normally when I do the English ones, I put those aside, but for the sake of it, when I say those aside, I mean the EXs aside because they're not necessarily like the rarest cards to get. But because it's probably the only time I'm going to do a Japanese unboxing video because of the price that they're getting to now, we're going to put them there because why not? Alright, next pack. Here we go. For this one, I will do the pack trick. Why not? So we're going to do 2, 1, 2. Put them in the front. Here we go. Fearow, War Turtle, Venonat, Rhyhorn. Got Zubat. We got Meowth, foil. And we got Weezing. So, nothing great so far. Next pack. We're going to attempt again. We're going to attempt to do that. I see other people do these, and they make it look so easy to freaking open these packs, but I don't have that luck. Which is weird, but whatever. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like this. Hopefully there's not a good card in there that I just messed up. Anyway, here we go. Porygon. Seal. Poliwhirl. Ooh. Jolteon. Reverse. Gyarados. Kabuto. And Dugong. That's funny. So we got both evolutions of that. Or forms of Dugong and Seal. Next. So each one of these boxes comes with 20 packs. So I'm not worried yet. When we get down to half, I'll start worrying a bit. Clefairy. Voltorb. No. Voltorb? Or is it Electrode? I think it's... No, it's Voltorb. Oddish. Farfetch'd. Reverse. Ditto. Snorlax. And Sandslash. I'm starting to remember the names in Japanese. Woohoo! And yeah, more than likely, because this is a long unboxing type of thing, I am more than likely going to cut some of my conversation short to get us to the next pack. Here we go. We got Machop. What's this? Grimer. Yeah, Grimer. Kakuna. Matata. We got our reverse Onyx. This is Chansey, Golduck, and Magneton, I think. Magnemite, Magneton, one of those two. I think it's Magneton. There we go, sleeve up. Next. There we go. Ekans. Goldeen. What's this? Metapod? I think. I can't remember. Oh! Cool! I actually don't have this one, I don't think. This is, Machoke? Yeah, I don't have this one in English either. Aerodactyl. Weeping Bell. And, Daisy. Daisy's help, I mean. I don't know what she's helping with, but hey! Regardless, this is our new number 1 here, folks. Bam. Alternate art. Rare. Here we go. What we're really looking for here, folks, is I really need the Mew and the Charizard. If I could get one of those two, we'd be good. Alright, so Dome Fossil, I think it is. I can't remember. It's a fossil. Pidgey. Poliwag. Execute. Reverse. Jinx EX. Cloyster. Hypno. The Hypno Hustler. It's a Marvel character, if you guys don't know. I also do comic books on here, so keep that in mind when you're on the channel. Slab Addict Saturdays. Little side promotion there. Next we got Weedle, Charmander, Squirtle, Reverse, Nidoran? No, not Nidoran. Is it? It's a Nita something, I think. And we got a BDB, Beedrill, Primeape, and Dotrio. So the only big card that we got right now really is the Machoke. Like I said, not worried yet. We're getting there. At least I pulled that. But like I said, we are guaranteed to get at least one major hit out of here. Plus a Master Ball. So here we go. Fearow, Bulbasaur, Kakuna. Oh, this is Gloom, Reverse, Staryu, Erica, I think that's what that is. And then Executor. Oh, here we go. Sleeve up. Next pack. When I get towards the end, I'm probably going to open up or cut a few of them at once. So let's see. Horsey, Slowpoke, Weeping Bell. I can't remember. Yeah, the other one was Victory Bell. So yeah, that's Weeping Bell. Reverse Poliwhirl. Oh! Okay, I got my first gold card in the Japanese set. So yes, I did get a hit. I don't know if this is actually worth anything in the Japanese set, because I know it's not really in the English set, so whatever. But this is my first gold card, folks, for Japanese. 151, and then we got Kingler and Ivysaur. So yeah, that was a pleasant surprise. I actually forgot that they existed in Japanese. So that goes to the forefront there. We're going to sleeve Poliwhirl. So that kind of has me a little bummed a little bit, just because, you know, I prefer to get a Charizard, and I don't know if that's going to affect that. So here we go. We will find out. But it's my first gold. Ghastly, Farfetch'd, Psyduck, Hypno, Reverse, Marowak. Wow, can't remember and don't care. Alright, next pack. Here we go. Okay. Come on, big hitter quitter. Ponyta, Krabby. The other one was Kingler, by the way, and whatever. Magnemite. Oh, we got our Tangela Master Ball right here. So our Master Ball, we got a Kabutops. Wow. Tentacruel and wow, Pinsir. I couldn't remember that one. Let me sleeve this up. Master Ball, closer look so you guys can see it. See the pattern. It is different. I'll go behind Machoke, because I'm pretty sure Tangela Master Ball is not really that desired. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs left, folks. And then we're going to go into the speed round here very shortly. Pikachu. Hey, that's our first Pikachu. Weedle. Mewtwo. Poliwrath there at the end. Okay. Bam. 5. In fact, we're gonna... No, okay, we won't do that. We'll do 2 at once. We'll do 2 at once for this part. There we go. Ooh. Did I actually nick a card? I did not nick a card. I'm like, oh, crap. That's why, you know, might be best just to do them one by one. But we're not. We're going to be a little crazy here. Okay, here we go. And if you didn't notice, pay attention. Well, we'll look at it later. I was going to talk about this. But anyway. We're just going to keep going. Oh, Bulbasaur. I think I already have that. Flareon. Seaking. Electabuzz. Leftovers. Bam. Bill. Alright. So yeah, I did kind of rush through that, but I wonder if that's why I'm not seeing a lot of good stuff in here, is because I ended up putting the gold switch in here, but still, not going to complain about a Bulbasaur. Alright, we'll put that. I mean, because I think that's worth more than the Machoke. Put that there. Alright. I don't know. I'm a little antsy. Should I do 2 at once? I'm not going to, but I'm going to try and tear it. Okay. That's not working. I'm going to try it like this. Alright. I think we're good there, folks. I think we're good. Alright. Here we go. We're going to do that again. Bam. Let's see if we get anything good. Wigglytuff, and the other one was Old Amber, I think. Geodude. Mankey, Reverse, Raichu, Muck, Persian, Tentacool, Mankey again. There we go, execute. Oh, Psyduck. Good old Psyduck. Ooh, Zapdos EX. I don't think I have that in Japanese. I probably do, but... Oh, Charmeleon. Look at that, folks. Japanese Psyduck. Yeah, I think that's kind of like the end of the line as far as the good cards are going to go, but I could be wrong. Last, well, what are you going to call that? It's not the last pack, but I forget what the thing is called. The penultimate pack. There we go. Here we go. Penultimate pack. Can we get some fire? Oh, I don't think I have this in Japanese foil. Ooh, we did not get anything big on that one. But, not complaining because now we're going into the bonus segment. Which I want to show you guys something. So, this didn't go as long as I thought it would. Mainly because I probably cut the pack time down. So, like I said, we are going to go through both of these in English and a Japanese. But for a bonus, I want to show you guys something. Because I ended up getting scammed once when I bought Japanese cards. And I ended up getting counterfeit Japanese cards. And the reason why you can tell that there's a difference. If you look at it right here, at first glance you might not notice. But if you look up here, Japanese have this like crimped all up here like this, or sealed that way on the top and bottom. But the fake ones have these ridges on the top and bottom. And we are going to first open the English. Actually, no. We're going to open the English last. So, here we go. We are going to first open a pack of fake cards. We're going to open the pack of fake cards. Here we go. Like I said, you can tell it's fake because of the ridges. And the thing about this is the fakes is they give you 2 hits. Which makes no sense. But look at this too. Look, right off the bat, foil Beedrill. And you might not be able to tell, but it's like washed. In fact, let me grab the actual Beedrill that I got. And you can see how different the colors are. Just right here, look. Japanese Beedrill. Fake Beedrill. It's like all like bland looking and whatnot. And then the next card we had behind it is Nidoking. Why would I get 2 of those in one pack? And then pretty much everything else looks the same. But they give you 2 hits in a row for some freaking reason, and it makes no sense. So, yeah. That's the fake cards. The backs look the same, but they're washed out too. So we're going to open up now the Japanese pack that I have here. There we go. And you'll see these had these up front. And now here we go. Japanese. Oop, see, we got our Alakazam. Or Abracadabra, sorry. Then we got our Electrode. And then we have our 2 other cards. But the fake ones, they come up front and they're all washed out looking. So that is enough with these fake cards. They're garbage. That's where they're going. There's the Japanese cards. Now, we're going to open this pack of English so you can kind of see a side-by-side comparison. And like always, folks, you get a code card. So there's your code card. Let's see what we got. Magmar, Shelder, Bellsprout, Horsey, Pidgey, Ammonite, Tauros, Pidgey Reverse, Dratini Reverse. I forgot for a second that you get 3 foils in this thing sometimes. And Kangaskhan EX. Look at that. And a foil energy. Which that's one thing you don't get in the Japanese versions. So you can see, for instance, where is it? Foil patterns on the cards are different. Dratini, you know, see how it's got the dragon symbol there and the foil, and then in here you have the Pokeballs in it. You can see it reflecting off the light. This does not have a Pokeball thing, it just has the symbols of the type. So there's the side-by-side difference of those. And then I guess I'll grab it from here. My Kangaskhan EX to the English. I'll take this out of the sleeve. The foil in the Japanese pops a little bit more in my opinion. Looks more sleek. And then the backs, as you can tell, you got the English back and you got the Japanese back. I mean, honestly, I prefer the Japanese back to the English, but the English has been around so long that I'm just kind of used to it. It's a staple. But yeah, there's a difference. And I do gotta say, overall, I prefer the Japanese foils. So I know the English now kind of, I believe they're doing like a Master Ball type thing, which is cool because, you know, something more to chase. Plus, you know, it's going to make the Pokemon Company more money that way. Well, that wraps up this episode of Pack Attack. Folks, if you enjoyed what you saw here today, leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I'm very happy that I got a gold card finally in the Japanese set. I guess they're even harder to get in Japanese than they are in English. So, like I said, hopefully they're worth more money. Aside from that, I don't know if I'll ever be doing a Japanese unboxing again because of the prices of the cards. So, either way, I wanted to make sure I got one done for you guys and compare it to the English and even the counterfeit cards so you guys have an idea of what to look out for. Prices are just too much for this. Maybe if they do another reprint and it drops down, I'll get another box or two, but at this point it's not feasible, especially when I'm still trying to complete my English set. Either way, let me know your thoughts. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel to keep up to date on all things Plot Hole Productions. And don't forget to check out my eBay. It's N8_PlotHolePro. That way you can pick up some graded stuff to help fund the channel. And with that said, I'm your host, Nate Slater, and I'll catch you in the void.